So, how I feel about you, get what you way. But we don't really want to, I just wanna get away and sit right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you, yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. I want you around, around. I want you around.
No, she kept dancing. All right.
Hey, yes I did.
Everybody. Hello. Testing. Welcome to
Yo.
your favorite podcast, the Exties podcast, with your two favorite hosts. My name is Leek,
Hey,
and that is
Tay, DJ Eat Fries, you know what it is. You know what's going on. Ow.
Yes, Sirski. Welcome to episode, everybody. Hope y'all had a great weekend. It's currently Sunday, and we have a couple things to talk about this episode.
Yeah,
I'm kind of excited. Thank y'all again for TikTok follows, Instagram follows, subscribing, all that great stuff.
all
Watching
of
the YouTube
it.
videos. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep viewing. We appreciate all the love. You know,
Yes,
you
thank
know.
you.
So yeah, let's get started. So, first topic of the episode we're going to be speaking
Speaking
on.
of TikTok,
Are we starting off with TikTok?
I thought you were doing. I thought it
I was
was.
about to do the Raven John.
No, do TikTok.
TikTok.
Yes.
Well then, everybody. I don't know if we have to say too much. All you guys say is we're finna talk about TikTok, and if y'all been on any
On
social
TikTok
media,
lately.
on Twitter, yes,
Yeah.
guys, I've been on Twitter. Relax for content purposes. If you've been on Twitter, mainly TikTok, but Twitter lately, you'll see that there is a very weird.
Ice cream's so good.
There she goes. Yeah, if y'all heard that, y'all know what the hell we're talking about. I think her name is Pinky Doll. I think it's Pinky Doll.
Yes. Queen.
Oh Lord. Pinky Doll is taking over TikTok, y'all. It is a what they say AI/NPC like weird fetish
Yes.
that is going on where she
hmm
is what does she do? Do it again?
So they're sitting in front of a screen, well, sitting in front of their phone, acting like they are NPCs and or AI. But I don't know. They're sitting in front of a camera, acting like they're not real people, and they're getting all of these coins and stuff, and they have different I guess symbols and stuff for each thing.
They
So
do.
they're just making noises for each thing that they get, and they're getting paid for it. Everything that they're saying, and it they'll say it if you see on the screen, it'll be like donuts times 10. So people are paying for that, and they're just making the noise and do it
I
bruh. I
just played
just
the
got
hands up
my
music.
1,000 followers on TikTok, so
Oh yeah, guys, Taylor's an official TikToker now, by the way.
no, but literally. So it's crazy because what's been happening is everyone's just making a video so if you see me on here, and then literally they're on live and they're
Doing
doing the
that.
same thing,
And I be
and I
looking
love
at
it. I don't know why I love it,
I think it's
but I
funny that it's
do
like I thought it was only gonna be her thing and a couple other people, but no, it's like whoever you are, you got
because you're
enough
making
followers.
money.
That's what
If
I'm saying.
people
All these people are
do
making. The one dude did. He's like, man, I made $500 today. This is crazy.
what
$500.
sitting there on your phone for a couple hours, bro. Hell yeah, I would do it. Shit,
You're going to
they
do
are.
it. Taylor's gonna test it out. I don't.
Because I wanted to go on there to DJ. That's why I was trying to get 1,000 followers. So I got my 1,000 followers. But I'm just why would, of course, at this time. But even now I got the followers, I'm just oh shit, I could actually go on live, even though I was telling myself, yeah, you're gonna go on, and I'm scared to now. But
Taylor gonna be in there like yum yum, thank you, ice cream, thank you,
oh,
nose
ice cream's
rose.
so good. What else did she say?
She's
Oh,
say
me
riding
feeling
like a
like a
cowgirl.
cowgirl. Wait, oh, let me write it, baby.
And I was like, what the fuck kind of freak shit? One bull was like,
I'm
yeah,
literally
they was saying some wild shit in there.
and so there was a lot of guys doing it.
A lot of guys did like, fuck it, we finna get this bag.
Yes,
I was telling Taylor
get
they
the
did
bag.
guy was in like a Spider-Man thing. He was like rocking back and forth, saying his
hmm
quotes and shit. I was like, are you guys sensing danger? I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, Like sense and danger. You're behind a fucking pole in a parking garage. They can't even see
Bro,
you.
I seen two people on live doing it. Like they were both like on their separate lives doing it. I'm just like, this is crazy, but I'm just like, it's to get money. So like, what do you expect? Like,
But like
people are
Taylor
gonna
said,
do anything to make money.
ignore me, yo, me tapping my head. The reason why I'm paying attention to it because it's very funny. No, yeah, yeah, people's going on. People's going on. But nah, what's the reason why I'm tapped in is because that people that are like, don't I see who making this money? Don't say nothing. You see me on it, and it's literally the next video is them. So good, so good. Like that shit is so funny to me. I'm like, yo, y'all were dead
Yes,
ass serious, and they are making
yes.
money. And it's not like I've
Like it's
never seen
literally
like,
a promo video at this time, at this point, to
yeah,
be like, hey, if you see me on here, like that goes around, and then everyone's checking for your live,
they're
and
like, is you
here we
really
are.
going to? And every time that they say it, I go look, and they're on live too.
Yes, they're
They're
literally
on
on
live doing
live.
it. It's crazy. I'm like, is there like a keyword hashtag to pull these people in? Like, just crazy, but no, that's a new
I
trend,
love
and
it. And that the
some
whole
people hate it.
popcorn thing, like she was holding a
Yo, a
flat
guy was doing
iron.
the same
People,
thing. There's a guy doing the
they
same thing.
are doing
Look,
that. Like they are literally all just sitting there with a flat iron and
flat
putting
iron popping,
popcorn there.
putting
I
the
don't even have a
kernels
flat
on.
iron though. I don't have any to have that anymore. So
A lot
I
of
only
them,
have it in
most of
your
them
back.
don't. I just seen her and the one guy. They just other people are just like swaying. One girl's like, "Yeah, finna make me get sexy and go in this joint." Right? Just like with the makeup on. I was like, "Hey, yo,
I
dead ass
literally love
serious
it.
too."
I love it
Again,
so
so if y'all see Taylor on there,
much.
don't say nothing now. Saw people in there like some of the guys.
Listen,
They were like, "You're gonna get roasted in the group chat, bro. Don't do it." And it goes like,
but
"So
he's getting
yummy."
money in his bank.
Literally. But no, it's so
I
funny.
don't know.
Somebody's in the comments, right? They was like, ain't the same boy that posted this TikTok? And there's a TikTok of like him, like the caption was like, when you're with a girl and her boyfriend calls and he goes in the camera like this and starts making
I
like a
can't.
kissing John. And they're like, nah, this boy man crazy. Never mind. He deserved to be this.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, first of all, niggas that be on TikTok, like those of you niggas that would like put on the wig, they want to do a lot. So like, it's not that. It's really not that much different.
That's surprising, yeah. But yeah, no, we just wanted to bring that up to y'all because that is what's sweeping the country.
Yeah, I have to be seeing that, and I wonder because like I don't know, some people are like really mad. People are like, get this off of my TL. I'm just like, get your bag, honey bun.
Get a soup. He said it was like 2K a live. She was making the girl Pinky though. So
Shit. And I
yeah,
know, and
they
she had
really
said she had like celebrities. Fucking Timberland like screenshot it because she was on. He went on her thing, and she was like, "Oh my!" She broke character and was like, "Oh, Timberland or whatever." So
so
like
it's,
he recorded that and posted that on his TikTok. I was like, "All right, all right."
I was like,
Like
okay, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there.
no, not even that. It was just like that seemed like I don't know, thirsty of him
I
to
think
do.
whatever what the clout chasing situation, even though it's Timberland, it's like whatever's hot. Like you're gonna see artists trying to tap in. You know, she's like, there's so many artists in there, it can't tell you who. I didn't know that she was 19. I thought she was like 27.
I
But
did
I want
not
her
think she was that young either, because she has a child, I think too. Like she be talking to a kid or something, or
unless
maybe it
she's
was.
lying. I
I
could
don't
have
know.
sworn I tapped her Instagram, John, and it said 19 years old. Unless she didn't update it. I was sitting there like,
That is young.
that is young as hell. Like that's like baby.
Yeah.
She's a baby. Like
I mean, she's not doing anything really
no, 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 no,
inappropriate.
no,
I
no, no,
do
no,
feel
no,
like
no.
it's like a fetish
It is a fetish thing for sure.
thing, but
I was just saying in general. She looks older.
yeah.
Not even on no body thing. Her face looks like she's our age.
Also, like I feel like it's the blonde wig. Also, because
True.
I seen
Probably gives
clips
off a
where she
more
doesn't
mature
have
look.
her hair. Yeah,
Yeah. She just looked older, and I was like, wow. But I'm like, where is she from? Because people are calling like this. Like,
Montreal.
oh, and be like, she's the Canadian Cardi B, and like she's doing
Hmm.
the when she breaks character, you hear the voice. I'm like, I don't like that voice.
She sounds like Jocelyn from
Mix
Love
with
and Hip
Jocelyn
Hop.
Cardi B. No, mixture both of them. I don't like that. I don't know what's going on with that.
I
But
love
anyway,
it. I
yeah.
love their little accents.
All right. Side note, guys, that video of Jocelyn smacked on.
Wait, of her the second one that came out.
Yeah, that shit is so funny.
Wait,
She was like, "Shut up, bitch." Sorry for cursing, yo. Y'all got to see that second Jocelyn video. Jocelyn, calm down. Her eyes are like, yo. She's like,
Yo, she was like on
I'm like,
something.
OD, yo. You saw how her eyes look? She's like,
Yeah, like
I
girl.
was like, oh my god, is that her husband? She's like, you shut.
Oh my god, I was thinking about her going around slapping everybody. Like, what's wrong with?
Don't that remind you that I know you seen that one clip of that one guy? It was like a white guy. And it's like an
Was
infomercial. He's
that a
like walking.
commercial? Yeah.
It remind that's something like Jocelyn just did the commercial. Like Jocelyn, shut up, bitch. Turn that
No,
smack him
I'm
niggas like
dead.
that. Yeah, she was definitely. She was like, no, I was just drunk. I'm like, that's a violent drunk. That you drunk
No,
is not
that was
okay.
something else.
I
It's giving coke.
it's, it's good, but she never wanted to be there. Y'all got Jocelyn outside for it. Yeah, when she threw that at her, if that was her husband, she said that too. I'm like, yo, she is like, yeah, that shut up bitch was that's iconic. I'm gonna watch that after this is done. Anyway, yeah, speaking of Justin though.
Hmm.
But for the next topic, some small, some slight, but we did see there's a clip going around on Twitter of I think it was Kiki Palmer. I don't know if it's her podcast or she was
Yeah.
just speaking to it's her podcast. Speaking
Hmm.
to Raven Simone and her Caucasian, I'm saying that for a purpose, a reason, Caucasian wife, that she's been with for quite some time. Um I think they started breaking out a song about the Cheetah Girls, I think. They're singing a Cheetah Girl song. Oh, you don't remember the clip? They're singing a Cheetah Girl song.
I just seen the
And
question.
oh, they end up singing the Cheetah Girl song in there. But then the question I guess popped up of have you watched asking the white wife, Caucasian wife, have you I believe have you watched was it That's a Raven or any of her
Yeah.
work? Because
Hmm.
if we all know, Raven Simone's been an actor for since she was a kid.
So she barely even remembers, like,
It was like the Cosby show she was on.
yes,
Yeah,
she
like
doesn't
that's
even
right.
remember being on there for real.
Right. That's crazy. But her wife was like, no, she's like, no, I didn't really watch anything of hers, which is that obviously well I
Doesn't
can't
make
think of
any
the show.
sense.
That's a
We just want to
Raven.
report that Ravens are married to a racist white lady.
That means that's a Raven. That's all three Cheetah Girls. That means Raven's home. All them shows. That she was like, no, I watched what do you say? Lizzie McGuire and Even Steven. I was like,
Yes, the like whitest shows ever. Even though Lizzie McGuire was definitely the shit
I
in the
watch both
'60s.
shows. I
Come
watch
on,
Lizzie McGuire and Even Stevens. But if you're gonna ask what's better in my opinion, and no, I'm not being biased because I am black, but That's a Raven is a way better
That's a
show than both
Raven
shows.
is the best
I'm
show
biased.
on that Disney had. That and literally Proud Family too. Like I feel like those were two good shows that like even adults could watch and like enjoy back then.
For sure.
But
For sure. But yeah, the
yeah,
her Caucasian wife was like, no.
it's like what black people. I don't watch that.
Just Kiki's probably like, so why do you like how do you know who she
Kiki was
was? Like did you
like,
just you thought she's just a regular bystander? You didn't know she's royalty? You
she
didn't
was
know who
like, you
this
thought
was?
that was just gonna slide. You thought I was just not gonna
Raven sitting
say.
there like this.
she, like it's like I feel like either she has to be just lying to Raven to like I don't know make it seem like oh like I didn't know who you were I just really like you for you or some type shit.
She hit that regular nigga stuff like
Yeah,
I didn't notice you.
like I
I didn't know
didn't
you
know
I didn't know he's walking around with all that ass. What are you talking about?
what. I
You're
can't.
beautiful. You're gorgeous. Thank you. And the girl's like, you never noticed all that? No,
It's so
never know that
stupid.
happened.
I can't.
So I'm sorry, guys. That was my example of that. But we just kind of wanted to dabble in that. I don't think any of our subscribers and listeners are of that descent, Caucasian descent.
I can't. I
So
can't. Is it not any? I'm
sorry,
dead.
guys. We're not drunk or high at all. I think it's very interesting. That's why I cannot do an interracial relationship because we're not going to get each other. If I can't sit here and talk about my childhood, talking about it, That's a Raven or Proud Family or any type of show, and you're like, nah, I was watching Family Feud, Beavis and Butthead, and fucking the Wild Thornberries. We're not. This is not going to
I
happen.
feel like shows I could probably bypass. It's the music for me. Like, cause TV, I'm not on that heavy, but it'd be just like. But then I'm just like, white people be into all of our music, but I don't know.
You
I'm
can
not
no
trying to
no
go down that lane.
they're into the generic radio people. We don't listen to radio people and hits like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what they
So
listen to, honestly.
even if I say
But
I
they
like
be
J.
at all
Cole,
the
they're like,
concerts.
Oh yeah, they was turning it. I was sitting right next to white boy at the downtown liver concert. He knew all them songs. He's looking at me like, right? I'm like, I can't even enjoy myself. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just
You're a mess.
kidding. All right. I can't even enjoy myself. I gotta move my seat, man. It's white boys blowing my stuff. There's too many niggas going on in these lyrics, and I'm like, if he says it, we gotta stroll. But nah, like Taylor said, it's the music and everything else. Can't relate. Never gonna do it. Yeah, no, no. Um,
Good luck to all
going into
those people.
yeah, whoever's doing it, shout out to y'all that are attempting to try that or in it.
Not shout out, but just good luck. Anyway, go
Oh
ahead,
shit,
move.
I'm gonna shout y'all out,
Okay.
yo, guys. Don't listen to our audio. Please watch this next clip of YouTube. Watch this episode. We're really cracking up. This is genuine laughter. She said, "Good luck." I'm saying, shout out to y'all for even attempting to try that and putting your sanity on the line. Okay, cool. Third time recover off of that topic because we don't want to joke anymore. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The writer strike, guys. The writer strike is this is something near and dear to me because I have so many shows that I want to fucking watch, and they ain't coming. Let's look like. But anyway, right. The as me and my co-host here always talk about every episode, capitalism is real. It's the most popular thing going on in the country because
It's
rich
the
people
most
cannot
popular
get
thing.
enough.
It's the thing that's ruining our lives. Go ahead.
It's popular to the people up top. Sorry, not to us. We hate it. Correct them. They fuck with it. I don't even know why the hell is go. Oh, I think the writers and actors. I think mainly writers, if I'm correct. Basically,
But
want
actors too. So like
it
basically
is actors. Okay, yeah,
because of the streaming stuff, like they're not getting the money that they used to get when it was on TV, and they're not getting like the residual checks and stuff will basically be nothing, and they're not
time
getting.
out. Wait,
Yeah,
wait. Something very interesting I seen on Twitter today. I don't know if you've seen it. The Asian woman from Orange is the New
that's
Black.
what
Did
I'm
you see
thinking
that?
about too. Yeah,
Was it $27?
yeah, and and I don't think writers get anything. Like writers don't get any
Wait,
residuals from
shows
Netflix or
correct.
streaming shows.
Leslie Jones was her name. Remember we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
Leslie Jones was her name, and she was stating, "All right, guys. So the writers are on strike, and so are actors because because they want to get paid what they believe they're valued at this
Hmm.
point. Because like Taylor is saying, streaming
They're
services
just
ever
not,
since
yeah, yeah. Since it's on streaming
everything over,
services,
yeah,
since that's where everyone is getting
everything
all
is
of their
going
media,
movies and
they're not
everything.
making
Correct,
money off of TV and stuff anymore. And because they'll like shop around these shows to different networks, and like they don't, the actors, the writers, they don't get a cut of that.
correct,
And when it was on TV, if they were getting, if their stuff was anywhere, they get a percentage. But that's just not the case for a
correct.
streaming.
And then Leslie Jones was saying, as of right now, since nothing is being written, writers are not getting paid, and they don't actually get paid till after everything is done. And then when it's done, they're still not getting paid as much as you think they're getting paid. They're really
Yeah.
not making that much money. So I thought that was pretty crazy, actually. The fact they all halted so many shows that were supposed to.
But I seen a girl who stitched the girl from Orange is the New Black, and she was
Mm,
saying how like she saw like the checks at she saw the check of someone that worked on the show when it was like
for sure.
one of the big characters of the show, and like they weren't making any money.
No,
And I'm just like, this is the capitalism that y'all love so much, and that we all just want to sit here and act like it's so amazing. Like this is what we get. Like this is what happens when we just live in a system that needs a bottom class to feed off of.
and that's what Leslie
Like
Jones
that's
was
what
saying.
it's built on. It's built on having people that will work for nothing,
Because she
and
was
they
like,
will make you work for nothing.
right, she was saying there's people in her comments after Leslie Jones, if you guys know that is the comedian and actor, SNL, and different movies and such. How people have this narrative that people in Hollywood that are writers or actors are making so much money, and I was telling you earlier, some of them can't even afford their rent and stuff like that. Not saying we ain't in the same boat, yeah. So make your movies and do what y'all doing, but this is why you're seeing a lot of more famous people coming out and taking a stand for it.
I
I
just
think it's
want
very
people to
interesting.
realize that like this is every industry is like this. When you are working at McDonald's and you see that you are serving hundreds of people that day and you see all the money that they're coming in and you're only getting like one meal per hour basically. Like yeah, that's
Right.
the company is taking all the profit. That's
And that's
how
what you're saying as
that's
well.
how everything works in capitalism is that they can and short you as the worker and take all the profits that you make for them.
She's
That's
saying
why
that
we
as
say
well.
that billionaires should not exist and that billionaires are horrible people because they are exploiting you and they're exploiting workers. That's the whole way that they make so much money.
Yeah, she was stating that it makes it even worse because the fact that they're fighting for what they deserve to be paid, which isn't a crazy increase, the people that are like that are shutting it down are making 28 times more than all of them. Obviously, the people at the top, which is insanity. Not even that's insanity.
The people, because that's the whole system is literally like people don't make businesses to help people and we try to make them like we try to do these things to be like, oh, you guys should care about people and act like they're not human beings. Like these are just like things that are made to make the person at the top as much money as possible. So they're going to raise the prices of things and short their workers so that they get all of the profits and they make as much profit as possible. Like we need another type of system. Like we need to do something, or we need a government that actually cared about the people and not just the people that's making profit. Because all of our laws are written to benefit the people who are making the profit. That
That's what
like
she was
literally
saying.
there's these there I forgot what I was watching, but there was like a thing with the cops and they were just like, we're here to protect owners or we're here to protect property, and like that's it. They're not here to protect citizens. Like they're that's not really their job. Like it's really for property and owners and to make sure that their stuff doesn't get damaged.
Yeah, no, that's insanity. And then Leslie was saying, she was like, forget even the writers and the actors. She was like, if y'all want to fight, let's fight. Like even to my minimum wage, this shit is crazy out here in America. Capitalism is, turning us,
And
inside
that's
out.
what I would like for them to talk about, how this is our whole system. Like when that this is every single industry. It doesn't matter. Like every industry you're getting shorted because the money is going to the people at the top.
I think it's very interesting right now that she's like, capitalism is crazy, and I'm like, welcome to
But
here.
that's why I remember when I talked about the episode of Black Mirror. That's what I really liked about that first episode with the Jonah's awful is
She was saying
because
that's what's happening.
yeah, and it's because how they put how the big actress that was like playing her in the show or whatever, like you guys are both getting screwed in that system. Like the girl, she signed out her rights to her life or whatever, but the actor also signed off the right to like their looks and all of this stuff. And it's just like everyone every level, everyone is getting screwed. We all need to realize that.
Yeah, the fact that it was like it was three different levels of it was the bottom girl, the lowest class woman that you
Hmm.
didn't hear about to the end, then actor that seemed like the main character that was going through that, then Salma Hayek, and then it was somebody else, and it's like yo screwed all,
Hmm.
down the line. So no, that episode was really good. But on top of that, Leslie Jones was saying, yeah, that AI stuff they're really trying to like push
I
that
was
through.
seeing even clips like there was clips about this. I don't know if it was even real because everyone like if I don't even know. But the girl was like on the news and she was just talking about like, oh yeah, there's gonna be like AI where you can basically like put in what type of storyline you want and what type of actor or who you want to act
I
it, and you'll be
believe
able
it.
to see that like play out. And I'm just
That's what they're
like,
doing. Remember, I showed you that Nicki Minaj clip and the guy from Spider Man, the Tom
yeah,
Holland. It's just
hmm,
showing Australia that's literally doing that. They're taking these famous people's faces, putting them on bodies, and creating stories, like creating lines and scenarios. That's what they're doing. That's why Leslie Jones like. I don't think you understand how big it's getting. We're trying to like crush this stuff down now because the way they're looking at it, they probably been signing their rights off so long ago, and you can start seeing. I mean, that's it all in Australia. It hasn't. Well, kind of, has it happened yet? They're doing it with music in general, but like. I
and
think I
it's
heard like
crazy because we always talk about artists and their contracts and all these type of things, and it's just like the fact that we like live in a place where these type of contracts are even allowed. Like you are basically allowed to like sign, like take people's like they can't do anything without your approval. Like, can't make music, can't do a promo, can't do anything without like the company's approval. Or it's just like you own their life.
Basically, not even
And
that. I think it's the fact that they can make money off of you. I don't even know if you're getting any those that AI stuff. I don't even know if these people are getting money from that. The company's probably getting richer, but I don't know if the actual person is. I
because
didn't
in
even
these
know if it
contracts they'll
was
make
you.
sure that they don't own anything. And that's what they were. And in that clip they were just like, so these actors, they would just have to make sure in their contract that they own their likeness and stuff like why, like that's ridiculous. And
That's
then
something that
the fact is us, they're just as being on social media and stuff, like we could be signing our likeness and stuff away, no problem, and not even know it.
hence why I think it was funny now looking back and seeing how serious this can get. That little clip of that grandma going into Target and seeing her face on like the little movie. You remember the
Mm-hmm.
old white lady? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, that's funny. And then Black Mirror comes out with that, and now we're hearing this stuff, and I'm like, oh no, they're serious. Like the government and the higher ups are serious about how can we screw everybody out of this, and keep making money for ourselves. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of too late because that shit is out. That AI, no, for real, like that AI stuff. Like hearing them songs, I was hearing Drake leaks. I'm like, oh my god, a new Drake song. Then about, I'm like, he never released this. This ain't real. This ain't Drake. I'm like, that sounds just like him. That Nicki Minaj clip, that kind of look like her.
What's crazy is that all of this stuff, like people talk about like our privacy and like the government is coming to get it, but it's not even the government. It's literally just companies wanting to sell you shit. Like it's not even like security type, like no, it's really just people wanting to get more intimate details about us to sell us stuff. And that's why I was talking about, like I'm taking this marketing class right now, and it's just like how detailed they get into like how much they just want to know you and know this stuff, like to just to know your brain so they can think of how to sell stuff to you. That's all it is. And
I can
that's
tell
literally
you.
all this AI and all of this stuff is really just to sell stuff to you.
Yeah. How come the rich become rich? For sure. That I think is very funny. Like I think. Oh god, you about to say something?
No, go ahead.
No, I think that's very funny. Like you said, at first, you do think of like, it's the government trying to do this, the government trying to do that. To really sit down and just go on these apps and look what's going on. They're just really trying to cater to you. What exactly you're saying you want will pop up. They're really just trying to sell these things and get you to buy stuff. Which is so. It's for now. I look at them like y'all are hilarious. Y'all never get me to do it, but the fact that y'all are listening so well, like right to the down to if I want a Fanta
But the
pineapple.
thing is, in capitalism, like
Right.
that's what their main goal is. So they're going to make
Sure.
all of this technology to make sure that they can sell us stuff. But instead of like having like, what if we invest in technology to make our planet fucking livable right now? Because since our planet is like falling apart, we could be trying to, move our systems over to clean energy and stuff like that. But like, no, we have to make sure that people at the top can keep getting richer. So we have to just make sure that we have all these ways to sell people stuff. Like
That's crazy.
it's insidious. Like it's really disgusting, honestly.
No, it's insane. I don't. I think watching the whole writer strike, I want to see how this unfolds. Um,
And there has been like a lot of other strikes too. I think UPS
I
is
just was
like
reading that
about to
though.
strike.
Someone saying I don't know if this is true. The numbers how they basically want. It said like $42 an hour
Hmm.
to work for them, and people are just like, why would they? Blah 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 blah. And then a woman tweeted, "You guys are just upset because that's not what you're making at your job, but you don't understand. It's not about you right now. It's about what they're making. It's something like this can force a different narrative to make let minimum wages be raised in general. 'Cause they're showing videos of how UPS workers work, and it's kind of insane. Like
And
how they have
it
to give
used to be like that used to be a good
a great
job.
job,
Like yeah,
great
and that
job,
was
the
like
benefits and
it.
everything.
Yeah, they used to have like a
They're
really good
saying though,
wage.
guess what? Them trucks got no AC. I could have
Of
sworn I
course
seen
not.
that.
Of course not.
Of
Because
course it's
what are
freaking
they trying to do? Save money. So they don't care about their workers. They don't care if they have air or not. They're just like, get out there. We don't get like that's what the system is. This system is just built on our backs. Y'all don't understand that. Like, do y'all not see that it's literally built on our backs and it's built on us being so desperate and in need that we're going to just fucking do it?
no, literally, because they put us right in this a position where we have nothing and need whatever to survive, and you eventually
Because if you
benefit the money
don't do
for
it,
it.
then you're on the street. and then you see everyone on the street, and you're just like, shit, I don't want to be that.
They've been doing this for a while, way before we were born, and now it just keep getting worse and worse. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
the thing is that we did have a more of a social safety net. Like originally, the minimum wage was tied to inflation. The minimum wage was written to, because what would be the point of having a minimum wage if it didn't go up with the price of everything else? That wouldn't even make any freaking sense. We're living in a system that literally doesn't make any sense.
not at all.
But because of Ronald Reagan and their whole thing, that's why we don't have that, because they wanted to take the tie to inflation out.
Right. Yeah. No. Very interesting times we live in for sure. I'm kind of like a
If your
fly on the wall.
job, if you have the ability to join a union, like literally that's our only, as workers, that's the only way to like have a voice, basically, is to have a union. And that's why your employers might show you videos and tell you, oh, don't join a union, and if these people come to you talking about a union, you need to report them. Like, no, y'all, everyone needs to join a union. As a worker, that's our only way to have a seat at the table.
Yeah, I haven't seen it from Jobs yet talking about don't join the union, but that's very interesting because I learned about
Yeah,
unions
hell yeah, they do that.
way long time ago when I was working at Acme. I heard about unions and how great it is. They were, I remember people in that job were like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to get in the like." They were like older people like praying like, "I need this." And I'm like, "What the hell's so special about the union?" So you kind of do your own research and see how beneficial it is.
Yeah, they fight for the
Beneficial to
workers like there's
exactly.
no other,
It's
like
just them.
any other system or any other way to really fight as a worker.
Exactly. So yeah, guys. Um, Something to keep your eye on. This strike and just other strikes that are going on and within the country that they don't really talk about or put on the news. But they're really good at doing that, guys. They're really good. Um, let's see. Very interesting story. I'm gonna let you take this one away.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that one. Okay, so this was, I guess this is kind of like a crazy story,
Crazy story of
but
the week, y'all.
crazy story of the week. So the story is, okay, so there's a girl and she has a homegirl who's married, and her husband is, well, no, the so the friend has a OnlyFans, and her husband and the friends, the girl, the homegirl. Am I making? I'm like, the friend, the original friend, her husband, the original friend has the OnlyFans. Her friend has a husband. Her husband is paying for the OnlyFans, and he paid like $600 for this girl. Like, I guess sending her $600, because I'm sure her OnlyFans wasn't $600. So he was just sending her $600, and the friend knew that the friend and her family were like struggling financially, and she didn't know that that was her husband at first, because she was saying that it was like his middle name, not his actual name. So then she, like, when she realized it, she hit up her friend like, hey, I see your husband is like on here sending me all this money, and I know you going through it, girl, so like I'm gonna send you like half of it. OnlyFans takes like 20%, so the rest of that I'm gonna send you half. And the girl was like, okay, first of all, how you didn't know that was my man, and why am I only getting half? Like, you should need to send me that whole thing. And I just think that's crazy. And I don't even understand why. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have sent anything back. I would just probably been like, girl, your man is on my OnlyFans. You need to fix that, and just let them handle that and kept my money. But she was saying, like, she was saying that you're only getting half because I'm paying for my clothes. Like, he obviously was like, he sees stuff he likes, so I am getting like, this is my work. But I'm gonna give you some, because you're going through it, which was nice.
I was gonna be like, regardless of whatever the wife thinks with her husband, that is a good friend you got there because
Yeah, it
she
is.
did not know who your husband was. If she wanted to, she could have done way worse. Kept robbing you
Because that's a
and
lot of
him.
fucking money. Why are you
You got
sending a sex worker
$600
six
is
hundred
crazy.
dollars? Like,
And
what?
why are you struggling if your husband just out here spending $600 on somebody?
Yes, like
There's
what?
a lot of bigger questions to ask. My opinion, no, for my opinion, I mean, shout out to the
Shout out to the
friend
friend.
for
Yeah,
letting the wife know. The husband is a wild dude. That's a wild type of fucked up
that's
kind of life you live
crazy.
into.
And because you knew that was
Right.
the friend, so you,
There ain't no way in hell you ain't never seen a woman in your life.
yeah,
I mean,
like you knew what was
you
up. So
basically
you knew.
telling your wife you go ahead, go
I feel
ahead.
like it was low key like hush money.
Of course.
Like listen,
Like
I'm gonna slide you this, and we
so
could
Keith,
try to do some.
that's what I'm saying. He been trying to fuck. He saw that he was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
shit. He go 600. I ain't finna give you no 10, 50, 600. Shh.
600. Oh my
Yeah, that's the
god.
wife. I'm with the wife. I'm finna go marry the friend. That's loyalty. That's loyalty.
But
'Cause
she got
everybody
mad at
else,
her.
you'll get over it, bitch. Let's pimp him out. Let's go fuck the husband over that money he gonna send you.
I can't.
Let's
Yeah, I would
break this
have beat
down.
his ass. That's what I would be like. You sit in my like, nigga. What?
Yeah, send
My
it.
money? That's no.
That's
That's my money.
right.
Like
Right, we
we're
married.
married.
Right,
That's
that's us.
my money.
Yeah, that's us. I'm broke. I ain't no gas money for the week. 600.
Crazy,
600 is
crazy.
crazy money.
I
Nah, I
didn't
think
mind.
damn, trying to fuck your wife best friend is. I actually just seen that on the show. Oh my god! I was telling my aunt we was watching the Haunting of Hill House, Bly Manor,
Mm-hmm.
and the brother, is married to a woman, and his brother fucked his wife and got her pregnant.
Brother
So it was
fucked
like,
his wife.
so suppose I have a brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a wife. My brother fucked my wife and got her pregnant, and
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was my kid until I found out.
I be hearing a lot of like kind of Reddit stories like that. They
But
be,
that's crazy. How you
yeah,
going?
people be
And
out
they
here.
work together too. They work together. And he's around. I seen that scene. I said I would kill him. I'ma kill him. You crazy? You gonna fuck my wife and make her? I don't care if you fuck. You had her pregnant. That's
At least y'all
crazy
didn't use any
activity.
protection. Y'all were just like y'all,
That's another thing. Y'all be out here just
raw
Yo, y'all
dogging.
be.
Y'all are
I'm not gonna. I'm
crazy.
not gonna call y'all nasty. Do whatever y'all want. Y'all are crazy though.
I feel
And
like I
then
took sex ed so seriously when they were like wear protection. And I was like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I
it's
wouldn't.
so
I think I was
serious.
too. I think I was like dental. Damn, they have condom. Like I'm like, if I don't have it, they have. Like you said, paying attention. Like that's. I
The
think that's.
anxiety of thinking you're pregnant if you don't want to be pregnant. Like I
Never mind.
can't.
I'm not gonna say anything. So
No,
yeah,
thank you.
exactly.
No,
Anxiety's real,
thank
everybody. It's
you.
real. It's
Y'all
real.
crazy.
It's real. I was telling my aunt we was in Walmart, right? Sorry guys, we're just talking now, but it's okay. It's a short episode. It looks like we're walking right, and I seen the Plan B locked up like with some Apple. I was like, why they got that Plan B locked up like their Apple AirPod headphones? She's like, cause it's $50. I'm like, yo, it is $50. That's crazy. I was like, all it takes is one time for me to buy that. Like, nope, never again. That's a lot of money. Nope, can't do that. It's not that
That's
deep.
ridiculous. And I feel like some states probably have like banned fucking Plan B at this point.
You know, so funny. They just came out over the counter. They just approved over the counter Plan B medication.
Yeah,
I'm like, is it cheaper, bitch? Because $50, it's $50 a counter. I don't give a fuck.
that's
And I
ridiculous.
heard stories that shit don't be working all the time, which you heard of too. So, guys, wrap it up. Jesus Christ, stop doing this. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Because
I hate it. Cause people be like, I don't know. People be trying to be like, "Oh, we grown." Like, no, I'm not
right,
grown
what
enough
does
to have
it
kids.
mean?
I don't know. Not grown enough to have diseases. I don't know. I'm
I be
good.
hearing some funny ass excuses from people when it come to that. I don't like how it feels. Who likes the way rubber feels? What are you talking about?
And
You've
the
been
thing
wearing
is,
rubber outside of that?
I thought that was just like a man, like mind trick that they say to like get girls to do that. But like I heard a girl say that, and I was just like,
Taylor, I have
is
to.
that deep? Like I don't know. I don't know.
What the rubber thing, right?
Yes, I'm just like, come on.
Next time I hear it, I'm like,
I
you're broke. You're broke. What about
just
that? You're broke. Does that make you want to not? You're broke. What does that mean, bro? You know what it means. You're broke. Like I don't know. That guy, we weren't trying to get into the topic. I think it's so funny though. Like because like y'all be scaring me when it comes to stuff. Anyway, but now that's wild to pay $600, bro.
it's a lot
Six
of
hundred.
freaking money.
You paid her to do shit for 2 weeks. That's a lot of money. I'm need $600. That's fly out money. She clearly not that far.
And maybe that's
Like
like maybe it was like two 600 over time, maybe.
that's still a lot of money to spend on some girl
Yeah,
on
that is a
OnlyFans. Fuck
lot.
are you buying,
Yeah.
bro? I know some girls. Well, we all know how OnlyFans is set up. There's girls. You can. I think you can like you can buy their videos. You can
Yeah.
subscribe and then buy their videos. $600 worth of videos you masturbate to. You have a wife laying next to you in bed. Is still crazy. Anyway, I flip it and say it. It's all. It gets crazier as I say it. Like, bro, $600, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, hey, bro.
That's a bill. That's at least that's a bill or two.
That's two bills, bro. That's a trip
Mm-mm.
somewhere. That's a
Mm-mm. That's not a
dog.
trip.
That's four sneakers.
Yeah.
$600. That's an Apple laptop. I'm about to run some shit off for
That is
you.
you're saying stuff that is way more expensive than $600.
Apple laptop like 13
I was like, what are you talking about? Not in this economy.
refurbished Apple laptops, but not
Mm.
$600 to. Damn, that saying paying for pussy is something serious. $600 is
Yeah, they
crazy.
do be put
Shout out to
on.
the friend though. You look good, girl. You look good. $600 is wild. But
I'm
don't
like,
do
do you
your
want
wife
to
like
talk
that.
about Jonah Hill? That was one of the things. Even though it's similar to Kiki, but
You hear my voice? Okay. So guys, Jonah Hill. Yeah, this happened last week. I called. I mean, me and Taylor on the phone. I brought it up. Long story short, it was basically like a Kiki Palmer. Kiki Palmer's. I don't like to say baby dad, father of her child situation. Um, baby dad. I think Jonah Hill. I didn't even know he was in a relationship. Long story short, had a girlfriend for quite some time, and he basically had like a laundry list of things that he would like his significant other to kind of basically abide by. And it was just like, don't wear this, wear this. This is how you act outside. Just little things that
don't
he'd
have
want.
like male friends and don't go like place like
And he like,
chill
she's
with
like a
them.
surfer. And he was like, you can't post surfer pics in like a bathing suit. Like, fuck, she supposed to wear a pajama set in the water surfing. And then there, like, she screenshot this and posted this and kind of exposed him in a sense.
Because I
But
guess he
then,
like he told her like specific pictures that he wanted her to delete off her
yes,
Instagram.
guys, three of those pictures didn't show anything. This girl's real life. This is not no like Victoria's Secret model, beach model. She's dead ass surfing, right? And this is me being a comedian. She's Caucasian, so there's no ass for anybody to be seeing. I'm like, what's wrong with this picture? You know, ass like her ass is there, but it's not even like a thong. It's a one piece. She has guys. You get what I'm saying. She's like, she's real life surfboarding. He's like, what about that picture? Because he made her delete the pictures, and she goes, okay, I deleted these three. Is this okay for your liking? Even though those are really good surfboarding pictures, like that, I kind of like those pictures. He's like,
Hmm.
"What about the one with your ass halved out?" And I remember looking like, I don't see this photo. There's no ass out anywhere. It's tucked in these pants. She's like, "Okay, I'll delete that one too, since you're being weird about it." But I'm like, I think we talked about in another episode how relationships really just go down to someone being in control, whether it's the man or the woman. To make a person delete photos of what they're doing as a profession off their Instagram is wicked because you don't like what you're seeing from the. I don't even know. I can never look at anybody and tell them delete this picture off of Instagram. Ain't no story. It's a picture.
I'm
Go
just
ahead,
like
Taylor.
Jonah Hill always gave me like
Oh, why
weirdo
she
white
go?
boy vibes. So like,
Weird white boy vibes.
yeah, wasn't surprised honestly. I'm happy it's not. What was it? Scott Pilgrim. What we were just talking about him too before this all happened too.
My boy Sarah,
Sarah, Michael Sarah. Yeah, I'm just happy it's
Michael
not him
Sarah.
because I fucks with him.
Taylor been like my white boy.
Yeah, I'd be like
No,
no,
but no, I
but Jonah
think
Hill. I'm just like I don't know. I feel like he's always been a little like I don't know weird. And other people when they'd be talking about like there was one clip of I don't know, one of those funny white guys was talking about like who's the worst guy, the one who has the weird laugh and smokes. What's his name?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Yeah.
I
Um,
love Seth Rogen. I
he
love Seth Rogen.
um, he was saying that they were like, who's the worst to like work with, and Jonah Hill was his answer. So I was just like,
It
yeah.
is a mess.
I was
Taylor
like not
Rogen.
surprised. He's just I don't know, but that whole situation I just men are weird. Men need help. I need them to get all of the therapy. Every man, any race, any age. I just need y'all to get the help you need.
Guys, I'm not going to disagree with my co-host. We do need help. I think we all need help. You know, I think I said this before. We need to stop forcing these relationships and just be by yourself. Stop
Yeah.
trying to be with other people, especially like he can't sit there and look at himself in the mirror and believe what he said to that woman made sense and is okay. That's not healthy at all. You're not letting her be herself. You're trying to control her and be something that she's not. Telling somebody to delete number one, telling a woman to not have any male friends. I understand where you're coming from, but it's not that deep. You're showing insecurity. Nobody likes that. You're sharing your insecurity with telling her to delete the pictures, and then telling her kind of like how to dress and how to talk certain ways in certain places. If you're not paying this woman to be your girlfriend, you gotta stop. Cause that's what it sounds like you're doing. You're paying her. Like
I was hearing some type of like backstory, and that they were saying basically that they broke up, and then she like he was saying because he said a lot of there she would release a lot of texts, and he would kept saying like he takes care of her somehow, like he took care of
that's
her
good.
financially.
It could have been a thing because he's
So
making. I mean, Jonah Hill has been being an
I
actor
mean,
for
I feel
quite.
like he's our like I feel like he comes from money. Like I don't think
He
that.
could. He looked like he looked like that.
Yeah,
But
like
no, I mean, he could
definitely
have
all
been.
the white
But
people
even
in
then,
Hollywood definitely come from money for the
and that's
most
probably why
part.
she stuck so long. Because normally when people are going through stuff like that, if they don't like it, they're gonna go out and expose them ASAP. She looked like she
Hmm.
was. Them text messages was old.
Yeah,
Been together for some years. So she's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just post this out now." That's what I've been dealing with. Cause them text messages they weren't like last week. Those like 2000 like
like low key,
20.
low
Like
key. With hearing the whole story, I was kind of like, kind of sounds like she's mad that he has a new girlfriend, and that's why she started releasing all this shit.
it could be because that was
But
random. Yeah,
also, he's a weirdo, like in general, for
yeah,
that.
yeah. That was an interesting situation. I think. Oh no, be by yourself, yo. Be by yourself.
Be
Be alone,
alone. Get to know
cause like
yourself.
love yourself, cause clearly that's unhealthy.
Stop
And
trying to control people. Like I know that's why I just don't get why would you like if you get with someone, it's because you like them, like you like stuff about them. So why are you sitting here trying to change them or control them? If you feel like there's stuff that you need to change, then maybe you just don't need to be with that person. Like
be by yourself, please.
it's just that
Love.
simple. Like you don't have to be. I know society tells us like, oh, you need to be coupled and you need to be with like it's not. You don't need to. You
You really
don't.
don't. You really don't. You really can be by yourself, man. Get your best friend. Get your best friend to be happy, man. And then when you think you're ready for a relationship, you'll never be ready for a relationship. You go ahead and go do that because there's always
Just
gonna be
when
some
you're
nonsense.
like I don't get why they aren't why would you just want to have fun in a relationship, like why does it always have to be this like control it, like it just doesn't have to be
And
that like
it's so weird. Like it's so weird. Like I don't know. I understand being annoying and being controlled, I feel like can be two different things. You can tell when someone's being playful, like, are you doing a lot? Then it's like you're being controlled. Like it's a maybe it could be a thin line, but like them text messages, that nigga wasn't playing around. Them dead ass, those are commands. They're
like for real
commands. Like,
though, it was like a
no, for
list.
real. Like I can like right, my girl posted a picture like, haha, that's a lot of ass. Take that down. Ha 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 ha. That nigga was like, excuse me, ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bullet points. You need to do this. That picture to the left, that ass cheek
But it's
underneath
just
that.
like, what do you think these pictures are gonna like? When you were here before, if these pictures were up, like people were attracted to me, you were attracted to me. Like, what do you want? Like, I don't understand. What do you think is going to happen? Like,
This
what are you
this
scared
again
of?
just shows you, man, we're just losing the game of our worth of being boyfriends because Jonah Hill, that was horrible. Kiki Palmer's baby dad, my boy. What are you doing? Like you just I hate to say from the bag, but like, can you just be secure in what you are? Y'all she trusted you enough, and y'all had a baby. Boom. And she loves the baby. She loved you, I'm assuming. And you just one night she's dancing with Usher looking really sexy and you just said, you know
I
what?
did hear one opinion about how since him being like, not the breadwinner in the situation, and
Mhm.
Kiki be having a child and becoming more visible, which is usually like the opposite of what usually happens. Like people will have a baby and like not be as visible, but like Kiki had a baby and people were just like, I feel like also after Kiki had a baby, people her body changed, and but also people seen her as an adult now, so they felt
Who
like it
did?
was okay to lust after her. And I feel
Right.
like before, like people still kind of saw Kiki as like very young. So
And
I feel
right.
like, but I did see like just an opinion about how like that could have been like messing with him, and being not making as much money is just like it was more of a reaction out of insecurity, which is like basically what everyone was saying. But it was just like
Yeah.
to think about it more, for more empathy for him, I guess. But
There's no empathy because you took it to social media.
yeah, it was
You
just
could,
like you
but
brought it to
look,
social media, and that's what I was
regardless,
saying.
regardless if you went home, if she came home and you said what you said, you're still gonna be looked at as an insecure ass nigga. Like she's still gonna look at you like, really? Like it's not that
But
deep.
then it's also I don't like how we ignore different like, okay, so you can be insecure,
You can
like
be insecure.
you
Yeah.
have to just work
We
through that.
we all have insecurities, and I
Yeah.
think with people, that's another thing that we really don't do. I don't know what white people do, but black people really have a hard time with really expressing their emotions because in their head, prejudgment is going to come. Whatever you think you're going to say, whatever thoughts you have in your head, whoever you're telling, parents, loved ones, your partner, you just assume they're gonna something's negative going to come from their mouth, so you don't want to say these things. If you're insecure, there's certain ways you can bring that up and say it and have an actual
Yeah, that's what
conversation
I'm
and be
saying.
healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you come out like, why'd you have to wear that? You look like this. Women don't want to hear that, neither does a man. Flip it and be like, babe, can I? I'm not going into what you would say, but you get what I'm saying, Taylor and the audience.
Like
There's
in the
certain ways you
video
bring
that
that up.
the girl was just talking about how like basically, since they're not in a traditional relationship, since they're in a
Right,
relationship where the woman is making the more money, like
right,
they have to come up, just with like any relationship, you have to come up with your own dynamics and own ways
correct,
to
correct.
fulfill those insecurities. So like if he's making less money, so he feels insecure about that, like there's other ways that you can make him feel secure, make a person just feel secure in the relationship in general, rather
But this
it's
is
either what sex it was.
this is another thing though. As you're saying, relationships are all about teamwork, and being there for each other and lifting each other up and stuff. How you just said like, oh, she can do this to make him feel secure. At the same time, you as a person that entering this relationship, knowing who you're dating, you really have to look in the mirror at yourself like, can I even handle this? Don't be
Mm-hmm.
with this person because you're enjoying the fruits of their labor and it's exciting and they're celebrity. You got to think to yourself, can I even deal with this situation if shit gets sticky or go left, or can I deal with fame, the pictures of this and then that, the jealousy? Because in regular relationships, people are insecure, especially when your woman looks good or vice versa, and you feel some type of way. Oh, why is she doing that? You're dealing with a celebrity, and she look good. And this Kiki Palmer is a special kind of celebrity in the sense of like a childhood loved one. We were all excited when we heard Kiki Palmer's pregnant. Like, oh my god! Like she did like the Beyonce bump reveal on the TV show. Like she's like, I'm pregnant. He's like, oh my god.
SNL. Yeah.
And that's it, right? I remember I was like, oh my god, Kiki. Like
Yeah,
we
it was
all
a
like
big
loved
thing.
that. We kind of like followed that journey and seen that, and and it was exciting to see her love her body after the pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? So when she went outside and popped
Mm-hmm.
out, like you see her now, that girl, she's showing off. Anytime she can, she's showing off sexy, and you love that
Mm-hmm.
for her. So when you see him do that, it's kind of like, damn, bro, you ain't happy? Like we happy? Like that's your woman. You'd want to see that, but insecurities. I mean, I don't blame him. We all have it. We all deal with it.
You just have
It's human.
to be able to bring that stuff up in your relationship and figure out what y'all have to do and not bring it
Right.
on social media. And that's where he messed
Communication
up.
is key. Right. Communication is key. And just don't be in a relationship. I'm just kidding. Communication is key. Yeah, communication is it's so
Like
key.
they're hard
Like,
because I just think like I just remember being on Twitter like I feel like in the pandemic and stuff, and there was so much conversation about relationships, and I feel like just people feel or talk about it as if everything is always going to be like a fairy tale or like stuff like that. And people always get like, people will be like, oh, if when I hear people talk about ups and downs in relationships, I'm just like, but not every up and down is actually like a cheating situation. Sometimes it's just like we really just like be mad at each other. We don't get along sometimes. Like we annoy each other sometimes. Like it's not like it doesn't have to be all that serious. But I just feel like stop acting like a relationship is like some fairy tale shit. Like it's two people trying to like fit their lives together, fit their personalities together, and that's just not always going to work. It's not always going to be easy. Just like if you are two siblings, like you guys are not always going to get along. Two cousins, two like you're not. There's just two human beings. They're two different people, two different whole entire people, and that's why I feel like I hate that we go into relationships kind of just looking at people as like just their gender or just like very like this is a whole person and they have a whole personality, they have different things about them, and you have to learn if you have to see if they gel with you or not.
That's why
Like
relationships are like they're a blessing and a curse to me because the blessing is the upside of the compatibility, the lift uplifting someone and being there for you. The team, like you're a team, right? You're like a tandem. It's very cool. It's very fun, especially if you guys enjoy each other's time. It can be very fun and enjoyable. But like the downside is like what Taylor's talking about. Like stop thinking like you said, just a man and woman or as a job. I feel like it's more of a job to people. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a
yeah,
job. Like and then like, can y'all please? We not. This is not even a dating podcast because we are single and we don't got time for no nonsense like that. But like really like when y'all date, can y'all please just get to know these people? Like anytime I see these stories, I'm like, bro, y'all don't talk enough. Y'all are not friends. Y'all don't like each other. Me and Taylor keep saying that, like, y'all don't like each other, bro. Like that situation should not have caused even I don't know the relationship them to break up, which seemed like it did. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like
That's why I'm hoping like behind the scenes that they're
that's what I'm
actually
saying. The
together
way
somehow, and
Kiki
he's
acting,
just like,
yeah,
I
I'm
would
sorry,
hope
the way
so,
Kiki acting, Kiki like I don't need no like she's
because
on
they were
stage like I don't need
also
no fucking girl.
they were saying that he was like sliding other people's DMs, or people were
Of course,
posting
that's what I'm
like that
saying.
he was
Like
in their DMs. I'm just like, come on,
that's what I'm saying. So easy, like
niggas.
you ain't never care. Like you ain't never care about Kiki, right? That was so easy, right? Like no, that's what I'm saying. Like get to know y'all
And now
people.
that's
Take
what's gonna
time.
make you feel like a man is by sliding these girls' DMs. That's gonna make you feel more secure about yourself.
Again, get to know
Niggas.
these people, please. Stop talking to people for 2 to 3 weeks or even a month and be like, we're girlfriend and boyfriend now. Like, no, it's not. I don't know you. I don't know you for a good 5 months, and I still don't fucking know you. I'm just decided to.
Girls, don't shoot your shot. If that nigga is not
That
chasing you,
either.
if that
That
nigga is
either. That
not
either.
like assertive about trying to be with you, do not do it.
And even talking
That's my
about, hold on,
advice.
ladies. She's saying that, and even when they're assertive, pick pick your poison with that because niggas will be assertive and still don't be about shit. So please be careful when they be on. Because 90% of the time, oh, they on your head. 99% of the time, they on your head top. It will still attempt to. Girls shoot they shot, but niggas be on your body, yes, and still be on bullshit. So please be careful. Taylor's right. Don't shoot your shot, but like be careful the niggas that's really shooting their shot. Watch it.
Be
Have
careful of all
awareness,
of
bro.
them because they're all just a mess. Every single
That
one.
part.
Just be
That,
careful of
that
all of them,
part.
honestly.
That part. Please take your time with these. Yeah, ladies, niggas, y'all too. Hey,
We're
everybody,
angels.
everybody. You see my finger everywhere. Everybody, please do not ignore any red flags. Please, Jesus Christ, don't ignore red flags unless you're there for the fun of it. Then fuck a flag, right,
Yeah, I'm
guys?
like, you can ignore the flags if you want to.
No. If you're there for the no. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. If you're there for don't listen to her. If you're there for fun, casuality, dating, having fun, ha ha ha, kiki. Ignore the flag. You want to be a couple with that person? Don't ignore them damn flags. You're
Yeah.
gonna be sick. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, fun. What is a flag? I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm flag blind.
I'm blind,
Yeah, that's what sister's
blind.
like. Yeah, yeah. She talking about because she trying to have fun. So I'm, yeah, no, yeah. Anyway, y'all,
Yeah.
this is episode 8. It was fun.
Episode
Don't
8.
listen
It
to
was fun. A
DJ
lot of
E Fries.
laughs.
Don't ignore them
Uh-huh.
flags. Big
I
ass
can't.
flags. Do not ignore them,
I'm
y'all.
fun. All fun. Nothing.
She with all the fun. So she like, what's your flag? Dipping through. I'll be like, a flag where? Gun them down. No, don't play them games. But thank y'all for episode 8 again.
Hey.
Thank y'all so
Subscribe
much
on
for
the YouTube. Check out the
on the TikTok.
TikTok, the
Follow the Instagram.
Instagram,
Look at nails.
podcast,
Clean your nails,
Spotify.
fellas. Clean your
I can't.
nails.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that. Check it out. Listen, subscribe.
DJ E
Ow,
Fries.
ow,
Y'all see this video?
ow.
DJ eat fries on TikTok.
Check
She
me
gonna be
out
doing
on
that.
live.
Yum 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 ice cream, ice cream video.
DJing
She gonna be
or
doing
being
that.
like, ice cream so good.
Y'all never gonna see her DJ on that. She's just gonna be making money. Ice cream so good.
Ice cream is
I'm
so
telling you.
good. Ooh, let me
We
write
have the voice
it.
for her.
Bye.